Scary telling.
The eerie encounter in the dimly lit alley still sent shivers down my spine. The figure with pitch-black eyes seemed to pierce through my very soul, leaving an indelible mark of fear and unease. Determined to understand the truth behind these disturbing sightings, I plunged into a relentless investigation that would uncover the dark secrets lurking in Crestwood. I embarked on a quest to gather as much information as possible about the black-eyed figures. The accounts from various witnesses echoed a haunting familiarity. People spoke of chance encounters on deserted streets, in shadowy corners, and even within their own homes. The common thread was the unyielding dread that accompanied these encounters, an overwhelming sensation that something unnatural and sinister lurked in the shadows. Armed with a notepad and pen, I sought out those brave enough to share their experiences. From a trembling shopkeeper to a shaken jogger, each person recounted their encounters with vivid detail. Their voices trembled as they spoke of the figure's unnaturally black eyes that seemed to absorb all light and life around them. Goosebumps dotted my arms as their stories unfolded, drawing me deeper into the enigma that consumed Crestwood. I delved into local legends and folklore, hoping to unearth any connection to the black-eyed figures. Old books and forgotten manuscripts became my companions as I pored over tales of ancient curses, malevolent entities, and the dark forces that lay hidden in the shadows. Each page turned revealed snippets of a forgotten past, whispering of rituals, sacrifice, and an otherworldly presence that had plagued the town for centuries. Word spread of my inquiries, and slowly, whispers reached my ears about the enigmatic Black-Eyed Society. Rumored to be an underground cult with ties to supernatural phenomena, they were said to be the orchestrators behind the black-eyed figures. Intrigued yet apprehensive, I treaded cautiously into the realm of the occult, determined to uncover the truth that eluded me. Late nights turned into early mornings as I connected the dots, tracing the elusive path of the Black-Eyed Society. Cryptic messages led me to hidden meeting places where whispers of their presence grew louder. I gathered testimonies from those who had allegedly encountered the society or knew individuals involved in their dark activities. Fragmented stories painted a picture of rituals, secrecy, and an insatiable thirst for power. The more I uncovered, the more the veil of normalcy in Crestwood began to lift. The society's reach extended beyond what I had initially imagined, entangling the lives of influential figures within the town. Dark alliances were forged, secrets tightly guarded, and whispers of an impending event that would shape the future of Crestwood hung heavy in the air. With each step forward, my own safety became a concern. Paranoia danced at the edge of my consciousness, its tendrils seeping into every corner of my mind. I questioned every shadow, every fleeting glance in the street, wondering if I was being watched or hunted. But fear would not deter me. I had set foot on a path that demanded answers, and I would not rest until I unraveled the truth behind the black-eyed figures and the enigma of the Black-Eyed Society. As the night deepened and the weight of the investigation settled upon my shoulders, I knew that my journey had only just begun. Crestwood held more secrets than I had ever fathomed, and I was determined to unearth them, even if it meant facing the darkest depths of the unknown. The tendrils of curiosity entwined with a hint of trepidation as I delved deeper into the mysteries of the Black-Eyed Society. Rumors swirled around the charismatic figure known as Ethan, believed to be the elusive leader of the enigmatic cult. Intrigued by the connection between Ethan and the black-eyed figures, I sought to peel back the layers of deception that shrouded the society. My relentless pursuit of the truth led me down a twisted path, guided by whispers and half-truths. I began to frequent the dark corners of Crestwood, where whispers of the society's activities seemed to echo through the night. It was during one of these excursions that I encountered him, a man cloaked in an air of enigma and allure. Ethan's piercing gaze locked with mine, and an unspoken understanding passed between us. There was an inexplicable magnetism to his presence, an intoxicating charm that simultaneously beckoned and repelled. His words, carefully chosen and laden with hidden meaning, piqued my curiosity, drawing me into his world of secrets and shadows. Under the guise of friendship, Ethan granted me glimpses into the inner workings of the Black-Eyed Society. He spoke of rituals, ancient practices, and the allure of power that drove individuals to embrace the darkness. With each revelation, the intricate web of the society unraveled before my eyes, exposing the depths of their malevolence. Within the society's clandestine gatherings, I witnessed chilling ceremonies that defied the boundaries of the rational world. Cult members, their eyes void of humanity, engaged in twisted rituals, their devotion to an unseen force palpable in the air. Fear mingled with fascination as I observed their commitment to an entity that demanded sacrifices and bestowed unimaginable power upon its devotees. Yet, doubts lingered within me. Ethan's charisma masked a veil of deception, and I questioned his true motives. Was he a pawn or the puppeteer in this macabre dance? With each interaction, I searched for cracks in his facade, seeking a glimpse of the truth buried beneath his enigmatic charm. As my exploration deepened, I unraveled fragments of the society's history, whispered tales of their origins and their dark alliance with ancient entities. The pieces of the puzzle began to fit together, revealing a picture of a society driven by the pursuit of dominance and a desire to unleash chaos upon the world. Despite the dangers that lurked within the shadows, an insatiable hunger for knowledge compelled me to push further. I risked my safety to infiltrate their secret meetings, blending into the background, absorbing their secrets, and witnessing their devotion firsthand. It was during one such meeting that I glimpsed the true extent of their power. Ethan, standing at the center of a dimly lit chamber, invoked incantations that resonated with an ancient, unfathomable energy. The black-eyed figures surrounded him, their bodies swaying in a sinister dance as they channeled an otherworldly force. It was a sight that sent chills down my spine, confirming the depth of their connection to something far more sinister than I had ever imagined. Yet, with each revelation, the boundaries between truth and deception blurred. Ethan, the charismatic leader of the Black-Eyed Society, revealed fragments of the cult's history, intertwining it with his own enigmatic past. I questioned the authenticity of his words, the hidden agendas that lay beneath his silver tongue. The more I unraveled, the more perilous my journey became. Shadows whispered warnings, and threats lingered in the periphery of my consciousness. It was clear that my presence had not gone unnoticed, and the society's influence extended far beyond Crestwood's borders. In the midst of uncertainty, a dangerous dance unfolded. I teetered on the precipice of an abyss, torn between the allure of understanding and the knowledge that delving deeper into the society's darkness could consume me. But with each passing moment, the need to expose their true intentions burned brighter within me, propelling me towards an inevitable confrontation with Ethan and the malevolence that thrived within the Black-Eyed Society. The stage was set, and I stood on the precipice of the darkest chapter in my quest for truth. Determined to confront Ethan and unveil the twisted machinations of the Black-Eyed Society, I prepared myself for a perilous journey into the heart of their lair, a place where malevolence thrived and the line between reality and nightmare blurred. Guided by the breadcrumbs of information I had painstakingly gathered, I navigated the hidden passages and secret tunnels that led to the society's hidden lair. The air grew heavy with an oppressive aura as I ventured deeper into the bowels of the earth. Shadows danced and whispered along the cold stone walls, foreboding signs of the malevolent presence that awaited me. My heart pounded with a mix of anticipation and dread as I entered the chamber where the society conducted their unholy rituals. The flickering candlelight cast macabre shadows, heightening the eerie atmosphere that clung to every corner. My eyes widened at the sight before me, cult members, their eyes devoid of humanity, engaged in a grotesque dance of devotion to an unseen force. Silent prayers echoed through the chamber as they channeled the ancient malevolent entity, their bodies writhing in a frenzied symphony of darkness. The very air seemed to vibrate with an otherworldly energy, thick with a sense of impending doom. I watched in both fascination and terror, realizing that I had entered a realm where human boundaries were twisted and the supernatural reigned. It was then that my presence was detected. A hushed gasp escaped the lips of a cloaked figure. The dance halted, and a chilling silence descended upon the chamber as all eyes turned towards me. I stood there, a lone figure amidst a sea of darkness, my resolve unwavering despite the trembling within my bones. Ethan, the puppeteer of this sinister symphony, stepped forward, a smirk playing upon his lips. He regarded me with a mix of amusement and disdain, as though my arrival was a mere inconvenience to his grand design. His voice, dripping with both honeyed charm and underlying malice, pierced the stillness of the chamber. "So, you have found your way to us, little seeker of truth," he sneered, his black eyes glinting with a perverse delight. "But do you truly comprehend the magnitude of what lies before you? The power that courses through our veins, waiting to be harnessed?" My voice trembled with a mix of determination and fear as I responded, "I have seen the depths of your darkness, Ethan. I know the true nature of the malevolent entity that you serve. Your web of deception ends here." Laughter erupted from the cult members, a cacophony of derision that echoed off the chamber walls. Ethan's eyes bored into mine, his amusement transforming into a simmering rage. With a flick of his wrist, the cult members lunged forward, their movements unnaturally swift and filled with a malicious intent. Adrenaline surged through my veins as I evaded their grasping hands, the primal instinct for self-preservation propelling me forward. I darted through the labyrinthine passages, my heart pounding in my chest, desperate to escape the clutches of the Black-Eyed Society. But they pursued me relentlessly, their manic laughter and guttural chants reverberating in my ears. As the pursuit intensified, a flicker of hope ignited within me, a realization that I was not alone in this battle against the darkness. An unexpected ally emerged from the shadows, an individual whose own encounter with the society had ignited a thirst for redemption. Together, we formed an unlikely alliance, united in our determination to expose the true face of evil that hid beneath the masks of the black-eyed figures. The final confrontation loomed ahead, a battle between light and darkness, truth and deception. We braced ourselves for the inevitable clash, armed not only with our resolve, but with the knowledge that the horrors we would face would test the limits of our sanity and resilience. With hearts pounding and spirits unyielding, we ventured deeper into the abyss, ready to confront the malevolence that thrived within the heart of the Black-Eyed Society.